Hey, what's up? I'm Tyler with Cloudwalkers Creations, and you already know I'm back with another shoe customization video. Today, we are going to be doing a pair of Vans Old Skool Classics. So this is actually how these shoes were given to me when I first got them, and I whited them out to paint them. Alright, before I get started, I just want to tell you how I got these shoes from their previous state in the grand black to this white. So I used this GAC 900 by Golden. It's a heat set fabric medium, and I mixed it with the white Angelus leather paint, the white, and I just did pretty much not an even mix. It's probably like 60-40 mix to make the leather paint work with the fabric and get it to stay on there real nice. It's not going anywhere. So the design for these shoes came about because I decided I needed a summery kind of pair of shoes. A lot of my shoes are pretty dull, natural colors, black, gray, white, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing that pops that much, and I wanted to change that. I want some super bright, colorful, and summertime kind of shoes. That's where this design came from. So I'm going with blue blocked sections over here on both inside and outside, and it's going to be a nice summer day, kind of blue sky, and just taking a couple coats to cover it all the way, doing it on the tongue as well. And yeah, just getting that sky put in all the way. I'm using Angelus leather paints, like always. I mixed it, like I said, with the GAC 900 to get it to mix with the fabric and get it to stay the way I need it to. And then for these eye holes, I did a little wavy design with two different shades of blue. Wanted to make it kind of like a little bit like an ocean wavy kind of accent. Nothing too special. It's getting covered up by the laces mostly, but it just adds a little accent. Now for the toes and the heel, actually, I'm going to be doing this sunrise gradient, going from a real light yellow and just building up a little bit darker yellow each time, and then eventually turning into a little orange, as you can see at the top. This is all freehand, and I'm really happy with the way it looks. I think it turned out pretty good. Here it is on the heel now. Again, starting with real light and just very gradually building up the darkness in the color and eventually turn into that orange gradient. I feel like these colors really go together with the nice blue sky. Wanted to have a nice sunset, sunrise, either way you want to think about it, kind of gradient. Here's a couple little close-ups. Now you know I'm Cloudwalkers Creations, so I gotta have some fluffy clouds up in here. Taking a couple layers to cover the white and get it all covered up over the blue. Don't want it to be transparent at all. Got these on the inside, the outside, and on the tongue. Nice big fluffy clouds. Here's a couple little close-ups of these as well. Now to tie it all in, I am doing the inside and the outside, covering the bottom section with some flowers. Just layering in just some base coats right here. Just picking out, you know, how I want to do the colors for the flowers, where I want to put them, what I want to put in the background and the foreground. Just starting off right here. As I go in, I gotta layer each color a couple times for the base, and then once I got that done, I'm coming in and accenting with different colors, different shades of the same color, trying to add different patterns and just give life to these flowers. Want them to be a little more three-dimensional. Hopping to the other side, doing the same thing. Different flowers, different patterns, but similar colors and still flowers. the beginning, this was starting to kind of look like underwater coral, but as we go on, as I progress, you can see it start to develop into what I want. Early into any painting process, there's always stages where I'm thinking, am I even doing what I'm supposed to? Is this going to turn out the way I want it? Is this just looking like garbage? And there's almost always in each project a little bit of self-doubt, but the rest of the shoe was looking so dope, and I added the leaves and the vines, and right when we get to here, when we get to the black outline, that's where it all comes together. That's where I realized, nah, this is gonna be dope. I know what I was doing. Tried to zoom it in a little bit to get these outlines. Check it out, a little closer. And to make it all pop, I wanted to do a black outline pretty much around each panel, all the way around everything. Really kind of adds to my somewhat comic style of art. Really think it pops with the bright colors, the black outline and the bright white. Here's the details on the other side. Really like the way it builds from left to right. It was kind of a pain filming it like this, but it looks dope in the time lapse, so it's worth it. Going over again, just blocking out the panels with the black outline. Got to be symmetrical with everything we do over here. Now blacking out and doing the outline around the lace holes. Gotta figure out what that part of the shoe is actually called. I call it a different thing in every voiceover, I feel like. Here we go, doing the outline around the tongue. Again, it's a piece that gets covered by pretty much mostly by the laces, but the little bit that shines through you can tell, and I feel like it really adds. Here we go, doing a little rainbow outline in black over the sunset gradient, sunrise gradient, whatever you want to call it, on the heel and the toe. Pretty satisfying if you ask me. All right, I finished the shoes. This is what we came up with. Got a real nice summery looking shoe with the clouds. We got this little sunset gradient on the front, flowers, clouds on the tongue, opposite side, same thing. Around the back, heel, we got the sunset gradient with those designs over it. Super hyped with how these turned out. There's a little touch-up work I can do. Still gotta hit them with the finisher, but this is what we came up with. As always, thanks for checking out my videos. Subscribe for more customization. I'll be back with more videos soon. See ya.